Hi, church family. I hope you guys are really doing well this week and that you're actually able to catch some glimpses of Jesus in your life. So, I've wanted to post a video for a while now just to fill you in on a few things about our kids' ministry. As most of you guys know, we meet on the second and fourth Saturdays of the month, and we offer nursery and kids' church. And we have some really, really remarkable children, and it's such a privilege for me to lead both them and this incredible group of teachers and assistants. So, if you'll just give me a few moments of your time, I'd just like to share our journey so far, what it's looked like, some of the lessons, some of the plans that we've completed, our new curriculum, our new name, and then, of course, a plea. So, let's begin first with our nursery. Our nursery program, it allows the little ones to have an opportunity to play, to be read to, and of course, because of the awesome ladies that serve in this capacity, there are always room for extra snuggles, that's for sure. This also gives you the opportunity to enjoy the service while your little ones are being cared for. Now let's jump into our kids' church ministry. And we have quite a bit to announce in that area. So the teachers, the aides, and the students, they worked really, really hard over the last year and a half. And we recently completed our team kid book, which was called The Good News. And I have to tell you that we all really, really enjoyed that series. And the kids had this beautiful opportunity to learn a lot about the Gospels. The kids also are working on memorizing the New Testament books of the Bible in order. And we have some games set up. We watch some videos. There are puzzles. There's just some different ways that we're incorporating, helping them to learn the New Testament. And just as a side note, Veronica actually is going to be sharing with the kids a song that taught her the New Testament when she was younger. So we're really looking forward to that. And just in case you guys don't know, the kids at City of Refuge, they love reading scripture and they do it really, really well. They're also really inquisitive. They're open, they're engaged, and we actually had some really beautiful opportunities to see them be vulnerable about some of the things that they've been facing in their life. And it's such a blessing to the team, to this team who have committed their time and their hearts to lead these children, because if we're being honest, these amazing kids are our next generation. So what we've done now is we are doing another Team Kids series, and this one is called All In. This series actually encompasses quite a lot. So some of the topics that we've covered already are what about worship? What about Bible study? And we'll be moving into these next four topics. What about prayer? What about serving? What about sharing our faith? And rest and remembrance too. So we're really, really excited to see what fruit grows in their lives with this new series. We also recently came up with a name for our kids ministry, and that name is CORF Junior. And it may seem so simple, but really it just screams us. So a new slide was created, and that was added to the lineup for when church service starts, if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, and as well as it comes out in our weekly email. And that actually gives you at the bottom of our CORF Junior logo, it gives you the dates of nursery or kids ministry. So CORF Junior, again, it just rang really true for us because, again, if we're being honest, there are many we, aren't they? And they love community and fellowship just as much as we do. They really are such a blessing. And being part of their development, I can speak for myself. Being part of their development for this church body is not just a blessing, but it's an opportunity, it's a responsibility, and it's a privilege. And this brings me to what I'd like to ask all of you to pray for. We've been growing in leaps and bounds in the kid department. We have more babies and we have more kids. And we had a couple teachers recently retire from CORF Junior. What we'd like to offer is all 4 Saturdays where we could be able to have the opportunity to have nursery and to have CORF Junior. So this means we need more teachers and we need more teaching assistants in both categories. So I'm asking if you would stand with me and pray, to pray for our children, for the teachers, the lessons, that my heart would be centered on what the Lord wants for this kids ministry, but also praying about the possibility of offering maybe your time to help in either nursery, CORF Junior, or both. As far as CORF Junior, I know that option for many of you may seem daunting and overwhelming. Maybe you think that you're not a teacher. Maybe you're possibly nervous about sharing the word. And if that's the case, then maybe just being a teaching assistant is for you. Maybe that's right up your alley. Handing out books, helping someone read, locating books in the Bible, assisting with crafts, sharpening pencils, straightening up. The list is endless, honestly. So, friends, this next generation needs us from the babies on up. So, I'm just asking if you would pray with me, if you would also listen for the Lord's call. I would really appreciate it. Our ultimate goal, again, is to have nursery and CORF Junior every Saturday. If you have any questions or need more information about what constitutes a teacher, if you want to look at our curriculum, maybe you want a little more information about what it means to be a teaching assistant or what's required of you in nursery, or maybe you're a parent and you actually would like to know the kids' age requirements, for each class, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to chat. Thank you guys so much just for taking the time to listen to this video. And again, thank you for also trusting us with your children. God bless.